Holy crap, that was a torture. This was really pain in the ass to set up his camera. The worst thing is to film with an iPhone. If you got used to use a camera to film and then go back to an iPhone, it's so flimsy. You put it somewhere, you touch it a little bit and the shot is off by like 2 meters. Now with that settled, I'm so stoked because today I got my new camera. I decided I upgrade from my Lumix S5 finally to a Sony a7V. After thinking about for a very long time, I decided to switch to Sony and I finally got to that point. Today I'm gonna unbox the camera itself, and the lens I got with it is the 24-70 f2.8 G Master 2. If you don't know this lens, it's a little bit on the pricier side, but since I plan to stick with Sony for a long time, I thought it would be a valid investment. And along with it, I get ND filters from Quartz line. If you don't know what an ND filter is, you should get it. It's basically the reason you can film outside on a day. This is not a variable ND filter. I decided not to go for one because usually when I film with the variable ND filter, it sometimes it happens if you overturn them that you see this kind of X on the screen, which is annoying. It happens quite often on photos as well, so I decided to go with one level ND filter with like a specific level, and I failed and bought the wrong level. So I only have ND 1000 at the moment. I actually wanted to go for a 64, but I clicked the wrong thing. I will see how it turns out and make some photos with it, some videos. I have some creative idea I can actually do with it, but so it's not a big threat, and these things are only whatever 100 francs or so. It's a really nice box with the corner back there, which helps you to push it out. So, get a cardboard box and we open it up, and there's our filter and some cleaning glove with it. We no longer need this one. Let's put it behind me. Cleaning glove, good to have. And the filter itself comes in this plasticky case. Filter, really good quality, 82mm, since it fits on the lens, which if I get any lenses that are smaller than 82, I plan to get some step-up rings. So I only have to buy these once. Cleaning glove itself. Yeah, that's a really good cleaning glove. It's really soft. I mean, like, I have basically no idea what I'm doing here. That's my first unboxing I ever do. So hey, I wing it right now. So we also need this. That goes to the trash. Let's go with the lens. That's the lens and the back. We have quite a lot of paperwork in many languages, which I maybe read later. And we have the lens itself. The lens comes in this bag for storage, which is good considering the price of it. And it opens up. Ooh. Nicely paper wrapped. We have a strap for the back as well, lens cap, and the lens itself. It's quite heavy. It's made out of metal, it feels like. It's big. All my other lenses are way smaller than this one. The rings are actually really smooth. They have a click for making it tighter or smoother. Definitely a difference. And we have a variable aperture ring. Also comes with the feature of clicky or non-clicky. Manual focus, autofocus. These rings are really smooth. That's a nice click for the aperture ring. We have really tight and feels like overall a really solid lens. Over there. So let's go to the camera. Camera strap, always nice to have. The camera itself. And that's all. Actually weird. I haven't opened this before, and the camera comes with the screen part at the top side, which seems a little bit risky. It was packed in this smooth paper thing, so it's okay, but weird that it was like spray around to protect the screen. Weird. But yeah, there's already a little bit dirt on there or a little bit of dust on there from the paper things. So let's use the glove. We got this filter and it's nice. Let's put the battery in. Let's hope it's charged and turn it on. Set it up to English. Certain features of this camera may involve the use of biometric data. You are responsible for your collection and use of such data. Compliance with applicable local law. For more details, please visit the website below. Okay, that's probably because of the AI autofocusing. It's a bummer if you need a smartphone to do anything, especially because mine is right now recording. So I'm happy that you can skip it. Like, set on the camera, down below here there's the button. If you click it, you go there. Area, date and time. I live in this time zone. And we currently have, let me check, the 25th of March. When I record that, 2026. And time is roughly 17. Okay. When you're shooting from a tripod, instead of shooting while holding the device, setting to auto power off, temp to high. To extend the recording time, would you like to set? Yeah. The temperature of the device may rise to prioritize recording time. Would you like to change the setting? Okay, understand and close. And we're good to go. We have everything set. Right now I don't have the lens installed, so we don't see anything right now. But the camera is set up. I will not go into the details how the camera works. I have to try it out. It's not the first time I shoot on a Sony camera. I had the pleasure of shooting on an FX3 before, but it's the first time setting it up and diving to all the menus and so on. Since it's low on battery and I have to charge it first, I will do this on a later point and I give you another video. For now, this is just an unboxing, not a complete review or a guide. Camera is completely set up. It has a really premium quality feel. Body is made out of metal. I'm not sure if you hear that. You find everything feels good. The new tilting screen, which is first in this Sony camera, feels really sturdy. Doesn't have any flex to it and or feels flimsy. We have full-size HDMI on one side, along with headphone jack. Oh, that's the let me check. Plug-in for power, for remote power, and 2 USB ports. On the other side, we have dual SD card slots, one C Express A and one for normal SD card slot. Let's test the photo. This sensor, you see full frame, no dust on there, which is good. We align the white point on lens with the white point on the camera and until it clicks. Now that really premium, really feel. The camera is quite heavy, I have to say, together with the lens. It is definitely above 1 kilogram. I don't know the official weight. I didn't check for that. Let's see if we can take 1 photos. For now, so far, I'm really satisfied with the camera. Let's for a joke add the filter and see how much we can actually see. Really nice feel. And I barely see anything. I can point this camera straight up to the light and it only shoots at 1/30 and an ISO of 1600. So basically I can shoot everything I want. I can basically shoot in direct sunlight with that and have the ISO up. I just realized I took a photo with it and there's no card in there. Basically the first photo I ever took with this camera was not saved to an SD card. So let's change that. Along with this camera, I got some other stuff. If you don't know that, if you have 2 of these, one for the camera and one for the lens, you can always screw them together in a way and they're tightly neat packed away. So along with the camera, I got a mount for my phone, since I plan to use my phone as a monitor for this camera for outdoor shoots and filming, because even if cameras have really good screens at the backside, I sometimes wish that it would be a little bit larger. CF Express type reader, along with a card. I got another clip for a backpack. Since I have now 2 cameras, I maybe need 2 clips if I take both with me, or actually for a second backpack. Along, I got a quick straps because They are really handy if you have to put your camera on a strap. It's way easier to just clip these in and it's secured. Such a lifesaver. Yeah. None of these is sponsored. I paid for it all with my own money. It quite hurt. I paid for everything by myself and yeah. Is it pricey? Yes, it is. Definitely the most expensive thing I ever bought. And the bill was eye-watering. But since I'm planning to do more on YouTube, more in my free time with photos and videos and to go actually into the commercial space with it, it's a well-thought investment. Or maybe not, then I just wasted a lot of money. But I love to do it and I will continue doing these videos because it is a heck lot of fun. With that finished, thank you for watching. That was my first unboxing, so that's the reason why it's a little bit rough around the edges and I have no idea what I'm doing, so thank you very much for that and have a good one.